The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
God damn, welcome to the fucking 748th episode of the Whiskey Brothers podcast. I am Slade Ham. This is Trey Tutson. That's Rob Mungle. Yeah. I apologize ahead of time for the voice. We are broadcasting. It officially starts today, so I have to say it. We are broadcasting Rob live from the vaultsoflore.com studios.
Yeah.
We are?
How you like that?
The Vaults of...
Yeah, say it with authority.
Baltimore? What?
Yeah, for the Baltimore studios. The Baltimore.com.
Yeah, he can't breathe. No, that's fucked up.
The Malto Meal Studio. No, the
Vaults of Lore.
Vaults
of Lore.
Vaults of Lore Studios.
.com studios. You gotta
.com.
put the,
Vaults of Lore. .com. And
So-
what are we whoring for?
Well, so here's the thing.
Lore?
I have to reach out. This is our Patreon is alive and kicking, and
Right.
all of you guys that are part of it on a bottle sponsorship level or just on a regular level, and that's the one. I wish a lot of people would just step up for like $1 or like $5. This is like that October part of listening to fucking NPR. For just $1 a week.
You like factual dick jokes done in a voice that's kind of crazy?
Oh, do Diane Rehm for only.
This is Diane Rehm. For only $4 a month, you can wake me up out of a sarcophagus, and I will.
You can be part of the Patreon.
This is a white radio.
That's
right. Sorry.
Yeah, he's confused.
Oh, that's how that works?
Let him
Yeah.
use. It's see, we could trick you without big words.
Yeah, y'all got me.
The Vaults of... So what are we whoring?
Vaultsoflore.com. So
How are we whoring
I've
for
got to
the
reach.
Vaults
I've
of
got to
Lore?
reach out to Mike. So Mike bought the studio sponsorship. I've been on the
Is
road.
that his full name, Mike
that's
Vaults of Lore?
Mike at vaultsoflore.com.
Okay.
I didn't look Mike's last name up, but this isn't part of the sponsorship. I've got to reach out and find out what we're talking about. But I do know that he's writing a book.
Okay.
Vaultsoflore.com is a site that it's where he's going to launch the book eventually. It's going to be edited and published. I think he's doing some feelers out there. So
we're whoring for a writer.
I think yes,
Okay.
Rob, and I'm pro writer.
Okay.
God, this throat. So
Yeah.
as the story unfolds, we're going to check out a little bit of it. I might even put you to task and have you do like a dramatic reading of some of it down the line.
Sure.
I know somebody's stand-up set that's that. It's a feminist, by the way. No, I'm kidding. Like, damn, there's a lot of silence in this bitch. This has to be dramatic.
I'm pro anybody that's creating art in this world. Let them.
Okay. Well, I'm pro whoring for whoever gives me money.
Yeah, but also I'm a fan of books.
Yeah.
So there's
Who
that.
the fuck is still in the books?
Me. I got a bookshelf.
People. That don't mean shit.
What?
That don't mean shit.
It does.
That is a trick toward women.
That's
all that is. Bitches walk in. Oh my God, he's a scholar. Panties come off.
If you've made it that far, it's
Okay.
maybe I should put the bookshelf in the yard.
Just saying.
Hey, what's going on over there?
It's I don't think I need the bookshelf if we're as far as the bookshelf.
Yeah, dude, I don't. That's a front, though. Nobody's really. Who the fuck is still waiting on books? Why would you ever read a book when they make movies?
Yeah.
But
They make movies.
They do.
And they make movies. And now they make shows.
what do you think?
Downtown Abbey.
Yeah.
What do you? So to you, the idea is just to cram the story in your head in the most efficient way possible.
Yeah, give me this shit. Come on. I don't have
in
to.
2 hours.
And I don't need to be.
You don't even need that long.
This is what I don't like about books.
Why don't you just read
If
the
I
Wikipedia
get hung
page?
up on a word, that fucks up the chapter.
So you probably
For
can't
me,
get-
because the whole chapter, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that word was that started with an L.
Sure.
So can't you just look it up?
Yeah, then that slow down the reading process.
Of course, but then
Then you got to get another book to look it up.
But here's
So
the
now you got
here's the
two
thing.
books.
The next time that word comes up, you know it.
Here's my thing. If I'm watching the
Why
show
does this not
or
register
the
with
movie,
anybody? When I say something that makes so much sense like that, why do you just gloss over the reality of if you just learn some new words?
I get you act like I don't get vocabulary words.
You don't get.
But I graduated to not have to deal with that shit anymore. I don't want no more motherfucking tests at the end of the week.
But this is why I have a calculator on my phone.
Okay, I don't
Just-
I don't understand that correlation, but I'm just saying.
Just saying.
If I get hung up on a word in the movie, that something is gonna happen to where I'm not worried about this word anymore. They're going to say a
There
word.
might be context clues,
Yeah.
which you can define.
But I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? But then the next scene, somebody got shot. Fuck that word. Why his brain is bleeding.
That's
On to
fair
the
point.
next shit. But if I'm reading the book, I'm like, this is gonna fuck with me. This one word is gonna fuck with me for the rest of the.
I don't know what lethargy
I'm reading
means.
3 books at the same time right now, and I have stopped because they fucked me up with one word.
Well, and
One book, I keep misplacing it, but I'm reading The Miseducation of the Negro.
Okay.
I love that book because it was written by a former slave.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
So
I
there's
just
no
wanna-
big words in it.
I just want
the biggest word is miseducation.
Yeah, I just want to show the irony of your being upset by words in a book called The Miseducation of the Negroes.
Yeah, I fucking hate books.
the irony there is fucking hilarious.
The Miseducation. Oh, man.
Too many big
Pedestrian. I can't read that. I'm done.
What else you read? The Mouse and the Motorcycle?
I'm reading How I Escaped My
Sixth
Fate or
grade
some shit,
gym class?
Some shit by Stuart Lee. It's like a comedy book.
Oh, yeah, Stuart Lee.
And what's the other book I got? The Narrative of Frederick Douglass.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, I ain't started that one yet.
One of these
So what-
things isn't like the other.
Too many
One of
motherfuckers.
these things isn't the same.
Exactly.
what word derailed you?
And
Any
well,
of
I
them.
just mispaced Miseducated Negro. The
You
Stuart,
misplaced it.
I don't know what the fuck is that. I can't. I have it, then I don't have it.
It was the misplacement of the Negro.
They should make a movie. You wouldn't have this problem.
What? This ain't the Johnson plantation. No, fucking took him to the wrong house. Sorry, brother, I couldn't read. I thought that said Jackson. Sorry about that. No, I don't even remember because he from like overseas. He from like England.
Stuart
or
Lee?
something.
Stuart
Yeah.
Lee's English, yes.
He from somewhere over there. So he used one of them fancy ass distinguished words. Fuck me up. I can't exactly remember
An
what
L word, Lou.
Lou. I don't remember. It was a word. It fucked me up, and I was just like, yo,
Fuck this
bro,
book.
if he gonna do this the whole book, then I think this ain't
You're out.
This ain't
Yeah.
the read for me.
Yeah, probably.
This is
Probably
not the
best.
read for me. This what you doing the whole book?
Oh, so you could also get a Kindle. You don't have to do it paperback style. And on a Kindle, you could just put your finger on a word and it tells you what the word means.
That sounds like a good idea.
You know what? If I'm rich, if I get rich, I'm going to buy 100 Kindles and put one book on them and stick them on a shelf. Because I'm rich.
but I'm also just
What's on your Kindle? One book.
one book.
On all these fucking Kindles.
Art of War.
A whole library. A fucking library of Kindles.
Fucking hilarious.
Why? Because I'm rich.
Because I'm rich.
Fucker.
Every book costs $100.
This one's the miseducation of the Negro.
Before you shoot that,
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
thank you to Jeremy Harris, man, who's been a good friend of not just me, of the podcast for a very, very, very long time. Did a swing through town the other day and dropped off a bottle of Eagle Rare. This is one of the best Kentucky straight bourbons you can get.
Yeah.
You can't even find it in Texas right now.
Really?
If you're looking around.
shit.
He, though, was coming back. He's a big Saints fan. Or particularly his Cajun wife is a Saints fan. They were coming back from New Orleans. They bought this in a gas station. He freaked out.
Jesus.
They had 6 bottles. He bought them all, and he sends a
Wow.
message, and he goes, I got one for the podcast. So it's not for the podcast. It's for me. But I am sharing
All
my
right.
glass with you, gentlemen. Trey, you can't just shoot. You can't just pour it in
Yeah.
your glass. I gave you a baby when me and Rob are going to drink this like men.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This stuff is divine. If you
What do you
haven't
think,
done
Trey? How was it? I haven't done it yet.
It's smooth.
You sound like me.
Yeah.
Trey's Trey's on a vegan diet, and he's living on veganism
fucking
and
whiskey's
polygamy.
Yeah, vegan polygamy. Yeah.
Yeah, you got your hands full. I understand.
I'm blessed.
You've been eating healthier. You've been doing better, and I respect that.
Dude, you gotta hydrate. I'm not lying, man. Like, I don't really like sex.
Sure,
and
sure.
now I'm responsible for 2 women's needs. Mm-hmm. Dude, you got
that's unreal. So we were taping earlier tonight.
Hydrate.
And your wife
yeah.
was on the couch in the studio talking to your girlfriend. So this is very real. We're not gonna dig into it. We're not gonna stay in it. This is a State of the Union address. But how's things?
State of the Union.
I'm just asking how are things.
Oh yeah, that's what presidents do.
Yeah.
Oh, it's I got hung up on that shit, and I was gonna be there for a minute. It's going real good. We're getting closer to the move.
In with each other.
Yeah, it's going
Where is she right now? Y'all
great.
make her sleep in the trunk.
She's at her dad's place. And
How's her dad feel about this?
He doesn't know.
Okay. When do y'all have to meet the parents?
Never.
Okay.
Don't nobody have to know anything.
Are y'all gonna fly them to Utah, or are they just gonna drive? How's this work? So then y'all just gonna live together forever, and when her parents are like, "Where are you living now?" She's gonna be like, "In a hovel."
No,
Y'all haven't thought this that far because I
it's
know
not gonna-
you.
It's not gonna last. This is here goes someone's crazy. We actually was thinking about so they got this thing that you can do for people that are in polyamorous relationships.
Oh
The
God!
circle
Is
of
this like
love.
naming
Check
a
this
star
out.
after somebody?
If we wanted to have a kid, they would take all 24 of my chromosomes and they take 12 from each of them,
Oh.
and we all three would make a baby.
What the fuck are you talking
Shay
about?
looked into this shit.
Oh my
I
God.
let Shay tell you about this, but they take.
Well, yeah, I'm not trusting you to explain the science of that.
I can. They basically take one of Shay. Like they take an egg. They take an egg from each one.
Is there a
and they-
lab like Jurassic Park? Is there an Asian dude and a fat dude?
It's
and
labbed up, and then they take my whole sperm and connect it
so
to
yours,
this.
they ain't got to chop yours in half. Theirs is just.
Yeah, my shit is boom.
And then they go. How do they grab? How do they just grab random 12 chromosomes?
Well, they can freeze. Well, the reason I'm saying 12 is because they
You
can
gonna
freeze.
tell them to get the one without the diabetes.
Is that? Oh yeah. Not. This is the good part. Is that maybe it'll, but maybe the possibility is this: it could take the kid could have all of our fucked up genes.
Oh,
right.
So it'd be a fat, diabetic, cross-eyed, asthma, bronchitis having.
Can't read more than 4-letter words.
Yeah, it'd be a fucked up baby. Just it could be terrible. Or or it could
God, what if it just gets the genes that don't understand polyamory?
be. What am I in? Yeah, exactly. Who is raising me? Yeah.
What the fuck am I?
But it's going that good.
All right, I'm glad you guys are in a good place. Things are moving. I am excited.
Oh fuck books, bro. I'm just sitting there thinking, who the fuck takes time out to read?
I'll tell you who. People who develop polyamory baby making machines.
That's a good idea. That's
They
a good
read-
point.
they read a
That's
shit
good-
ton of books.
No, they guessing. Everybody's just guessing.
guessing.
Everybody's just guessing. Motherfuckers only read when you make them.
Well,
Motherfuckers-
sure.
People who read for leisure is stupid. That's what I believe, bro. You got so
You know what?
much
I'll give
more
you that.
shit you can do with your time.
I'll give you that. People
And you
sit up by the pool and read a fucking stupid
getting
book.
hung up on words.
Yeah.
All right.
You ever seen grass-fed whites on vacation? It's fucking gross. Sitting out
Yeah,
there.
sitting by the pool with some
Sitting there
fucking
fucking reading. It's like,
Stephen
yeah.
King book.
All right, you're talking about my people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
my God.
I'm reading Christine.
If somebody recommend a book to you, this is a great read, by the way. I'm reading that you need to get the fuck away from me, player.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with you here. I'm with you here. Reading,
Only reading I believe there should be is someone reading a defense. That's a fucking it. That's it.
Well, I recommend vaultsalore.com.
Vault of Lord.
yeah, that's a good read.
That is a very great read.
That's a good read.
I don't know what it is yet. We're going to have to dig in. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to get some background. We'll talk about it in depth. They're going to be sponsoring the studio for the entire month of October, probably into November because I already know I'm gone into November. So probably these are the
Can you
vaultalorstudios.com.
explain bookstores to me? I don't fucking get how they exist. They're
How
so
they're still open?
fucking pretentious too, though.
Oh, okay.
They got a library. They got the nerve. You got to be quiet in this bitch.
Book market.
Why?
We'll be right back. I want to talk about this. Trey Tutson being wrong. Rob Mungle being
Always right.
All right, all of us.
I'm the customer, bitch.
vaultsalore.com studios. We'll be right back.
Question? Comment? Just need to vent? Email us at podcast@praisewhiskey.com.
Not just a fan. You're so wrong, Trey. I would argue.
Oh, Lord.
Hang on. This is some real white shit. Rob, give me the white facts.
White facts.
Yeah. Do it again.
White facts.
One more time so I can just clip it.
White
Hey,
facts.
motherfucker, not while I'm talking. I need you to pause so I can record it.
Okay.
Then go.
White facts.
High altitude.
I can't take that out, but we'll make it work.
Bullshit.
So you don't understand bookstores.
No, I don't get. They're fucking. Like I say, they're pretentious.
I
They
think-
got the nerve to tell you to be quiet.
Yeah.
All right.
Cause I went to Barnes and Noble
I think they make
with the girlfriend.
the best
The best what?
first date ever.
Bookstore? Oh God. This is
Go.
White. Okay.
I couldn't even do it with a straight
I'm right
face.
here with you,
I
Trey.
couldn't even do it with a straight face.
You
Oh,
are
God.
full of
I
shit,
couldn't
and you
even-
fucking know
I
it.
couldn't even do that with a straight face.
Well, you know, he
Yeah.
likes to take them there because they don't have to talk.
Yeah. Quiet as shit.
Nobody ever goes to the bathrooms.
So I'm in the bookstore. Nobody goes
No,
to the bathroom.
what you think? I was like, oh, you show me your books and I'll show you mine, and we'll fuck. Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you this.
What do you think I am?
The girlfriend, this bitch likes books. So
this bitch.
points lost. Her and Shay both like books. That's their only flaws, in my opinion.
Sure.
Diabetes
And books.
and book reading.
Yeah.
That shit bothers me. So, so she's like, "Hey, you come to Barnes and Noble with me?" Blah blah blah. So we go in there. I'm pretty stoned. I forgot about the rules. Like
There
you're
aren't
supposed to
ru-
be.
you could just go.
No, you're not. You're supposed to be quiet. You're supposed to be.
supposed
It's
to act
white
like-
energy. It's white energy.
You're
It's what.
supposed to act like you're in a place where people might not necessarily want you listening to
Yeah.
videos on your phone or yelling at your friend across the store.
So-
it's not a gym.
I'm loud. It's a lady I'm doing shit like this. It's a lady standing in the she's in the religion section.
Okay.
And I was like, "Hey, is there
I judge those people.
is there books for dummies for religion? Like, is there religion for dummies?"
Uh-huh.
She's like, "I don't know." I was like, "There should be, right?
Yeah, it's called the Bible.
Yeah. So they got a Bible for dummies. They do have that, but they just explaining how the
Yeah.
Bible is whatever, right? So I'm walking around. Apparently, I'm loud.
How you get past how do you simplify on the third day he made fish or whatever? Like, is there a dumbed down version
Yeah.
of?
Oh,
of
yeah.
the Bible? Nah, they're not explaining. They're not explaining the Bible. They're just explaining the fucking Bible, like the front. That's where the fucking index is, or whatever. They're explaining like how to locate. This is a verse. This is how long a chapter is in the Bible. The Bible is made up of this many books.
That's not a pamphlet.
That's a pamphlet. So yeah, it's a pamphlet. So it's like that shit or whatever. So
Okay.
apparently I'm loud. Motherfuckers is shushing me and
I'm gonna
shit.
have some more whiskey.
Annoying the fuck out of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck this. You know what? Do y'all sell workbooks in this bitch?
Yeah.
So I go, I'm looking in the workbook section because I got this idea. I had asked them this. I was like, hey, can you have a high school diploma
What do you
and
mean a
GED? Workbook. Like, language arts,
Yeah.
math,
Yeah, different studies that you would
motherfucking workbook.
Yeah, a school.
Because this my thing.
Textbook?
No, like a workbook where you can learn
workbook.
Oh, right. When you went to school, they were still writing on chalkboards, fucking
yeah.
slates.
Sure.
What do you mean?
and we
about-
called that a workbook.
Workbook.
So if I just went to the
is
bookstore,
is a book that contains worksheets. Mm-hmm. And
you can take tests on different subjects that you're
And they
studying within the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what a workbook is. You remember you
I
gotta,
don't. This is
you gotta
honestly-
rip it out. You gotta rip it out, and
Yeah.
then you would turn it in. So it was perfect. So I'm looking for workbooks because I asked them this in the store. I was like, hey, do you know if you can get a high school diploma and a GED? Because in my opinion, like fuck college, but like if I could get a GED, if I do high school twice, to me that's the equivalent to an associate's degree in general studies.
No, you
So you
can't.
wanna
I
do high
generally studied.
You can't. You can't learn the same
high
shit
school-
twice.
Why the fuck you can't? Why you can't?
Because you already know it.
No. I believe my motherfucking diploma, that didn't work. But if I get my GED, I could appreciate learning that motherfucker better.
But it's a graduate equivalent degree.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of having graduated high school.
Yeah, I understand that. But if you have both of them, in my opinion, that is an associate
It's
in
like
general
like if
studies.
you got a Whopper
Why
and an
don't you
almost
just-
Whopper or one of those
Why
vegan
don't you
Whoppers.
just go get a degree?
No. No. Because it just, and then I feel like I got cheated. I don't remember none of my diploma
My
shit.
eyes shut on its own listening to him, and I can't open it again.
I remember.
I think I'm having a seizure.
I remember my diploma. I don't remember my diploma shit.
You don't have to.
But my GED shit, I might know that better. Do you understand what I'm
No,
saying?
I
Fuck it,
along
you know
with
what
the
I
audience
understand.
want to choke you
Anyway,
like a
I
fucking,
stumped them.
You don't understand
You stumped everyone,
bookstores.
yeah.
Stumped them. They were just looking at me, froze with them dumb white Down syndrome faces, and I was upset. And I was going around asking people this in the store.
Yeah.
They started shushing me and shit. I was like,
I'm
You
dude,
surprised.
running around Barnes and Noble going, where the workbook?
yeah. So I'm like, why do I gotta
Why
be?
can't I?
I'm like, why do I gotta be quiet? You're in a bookstore. bookstore, sir. This is the equivalent. I'm like, so this is the GED library? That's what the fuck you're telling me right now? This is the GED
You know what's
library.
funny? I knew a girl who worked in a bookstore, and then she went to work for a library. And I said, isn't that like a chef working at a restaurant and then going to a soup kitchen?
Yeah.
Right? You fry cooking Long John
Yeah.
Silver's?
You're-
You
you're
used to be a
going
sous
down.
chef at
Yeah,
Reef.
You're going down. You're just giving away shit now that you used to charge money for.
So these in there like, oh my God, I had so much fun in there with, you know, because I was just being, but this fucking
Fuck a fucking, yeah.
fucking books or fucking libraries annoying. It's
I
full
like
of
'em,
white
man.
fucking facts.
They're peaceful.
You know what? Like you go to a library now. Library is nothing but a bunch of people at a computer. There's
Yeah,
nobody
it's just
checking out
people
books.
sitting down. And,
Yeah, they're looking at a computer, and there's all these books.
I'm the dude. I go sit in there and fucking
Yeah.
read books.
You know, go to the library now in the magazine section. It's fucking graveyard, dude. There's no
there-
magazines anymore. There's like 4 magazines in there.
The
There's
final-
like a GQ and a Sports Illustrated, and that's
time.
it.
And
yeah,
time is
the
still
final
kicking.
in National Geographic. The final. There was a magazine store in Houston on Shepherd, down by Richmond.
I know. I remember it.
And it was open up until
Yeah.
like a year ago.
Yeah.
And it was a standalone brick
Just
and
magazines.
mortar magazine
Yeah.
shop.
You get like Playboy from Germany and shit like that.
But you'd go in and there were just racks
Yeah.
of magazines.
Yeah, from all over the world.
Yes.
I remember that.
And that dude, I don't know who he was laundering money for, but they stayed
Clearly.
open for so long.
Yeah.
At best,
I would
even
go
if
in
you
there and
sell,
get,
even if you once a day sell a $200 German magazine,
Yeah.
Yeah.
even if that's your niche, what's that a month?
Yeah, that was the only place you could get
$6 grand?
Skeptical Inquirer in town.
The
That was it.
Skeptical Inquirer.
Yeah, that's the only place you could get it. I would go in there.
I used to love that shit. I would go read magazines and bookstores, and I would read all the
and
weird
that guy
shit.
wouldn't let you read there. You could read for like a minute,
Oh, he ran
less
it
than a
like-
minute.
He ran it like an Indian
Yeah.
7-Eleven.
He's like, okay. He'd sit there snapping his finger.
Fuck that.
You're looking at pictures. Come on, bye.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Damn.
They don't like you to read. Sometimes
okay, give me the Playboy from Russia.
Never
Fuck
been
it.
in a magazine store.
Oh, bro.
Can't now.
No, they
Yeah.
don't. But even regular bookstores or even an airport. Airport's the last place. I know you go there for porn.
Yeah,
It's a lost art. I miss it
they don't even have porn in the airport.
anymore.
No, don't even carry anything.
You got to bring your own.
What do
Yeah.
I need to prepare for? I fly out in October for the first time.
Oh,
I've never
God.
been in an airport.
Wait, you've got your
never
first
been on
flight
a
in
plane.
October. So you're doing. So
Yeah.
hang on. This is
Yeah.
important. We got to talk about this. We're doing El Paso. I'm bringing him. We're at the comic strip.
Yeah.
So I got.
Say hi to that fat fuck who knows what it is.
We're going to be at the comic strip the 13th, 14th, 15th, or 15th through 17th.
17, 18, 19.
of October.
No, it's
In October?
Yeah, God damn it! It's Trey's
That's
got
my
it wrong
birthday.
too.
Y'all
I
live
got
in
it
my
wrong?
It's the no, it is the 17th, 18th, 19th.
Oh,
All right.
all right.
You're
But then
flying to El Paso?
No,
I wanted to fly private. I wanted to tell
Private?
you because I'm afraid of driving. Like I have a fear of driving, like long distances and shit.
God damn.
I've
we're
seen
gonna
way
die.
too many like Mo Better Blues movies and shit. Like I've just seen too like the 5 Heartbeats. I got a fear
You
of
think
that
a
shit.
cop from 1950 is going to pull you over? Well,
Yeah, exactly. Y'all say y'all
What we
some
got
jokesters.
here? Oh, comedian here, huh?
Now, Rob, you got to break this down to Trey. So this is I brought Trey. I picked Trey. I could have brought any.
Can we fly private? It's like $600 an hour. Remember we talked about this, Rob?
Yeah.
I was talking about flying to Austin.
I know what I'm paying you. Yeah, book it. It's
Sick.
book it. But if we basing it on what I'm paying you, this plane is going to go down around New Braunfels.
All right, that's it.
And we don't even have the money to land.
It's
we
not
gotta,
a- it's
just gonna
not-
push you out.
It's not a Sky Uber. It's like, fucking, just get us close.
It's also not a sky bus that you can wait till they ask for your
Yeah.
ticket. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. They're
You
like, get
would
off
do
at the
it?
next stop. And I'm like, well, that was my stop anyway.
You wouldn't fly private?
Yes, but I'm
With
not
a
going
small
to.
plane? No, small plane.
I've flown private.
Okay, so
It's expensive.
Yeah.
you think so?
How long do you think it takes to get? I know what it costs. Here's the deal.
It'd be an hour flight.
I can tell you this.
Boom. So if we're
Yeah.
doing $600 an hour.
So it's $300 a piece in your head.
No, like you do. I pay for there. You pay for back.
Right.
That's
So just like we bought a regular plane ticket, but not. Okay. So here's the thing. It doesn't really work. Like it's not hours of. It's more than that. I know this, and the only reason I know this, I had to fly 5 of us to this little island in the Andros, this Andros Island in the Bahamas, and I had to put the flights on my credit card, and it was around $2,000 a person, and it was around a 45-minute flight.
Jesus.
By seaplane.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, and we weren't going anywhere
Okay.
near as far as El Paso.
It takes a lot of money to defy the laws of gravity.
So
That's a good damn way to
That's a
put it.
good- That's why Michael Jordan was so rich. So, what do I got to prepare for in the airport?
Okay, boy, you're going by yourself?
Okay, here's the best
Yeah.
one.
I feel
here's
like-
the best thing you can do.
Rob.
First of all, wear a turban and fucking speak a weird language.
Did I tell you? I got
I'm
this.
gonna go dress as a Sikh.
And then get a briefcase and handcuff it to yourself.
And if you can cut out
Yeah.
some aluminum foil in the shape of a gun,
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it in a
Oh,
book, and then
that's
just
always
throw it in
fun.
your bag.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's. Do you remember Brendan McKeegan,
Yes.
Canadian Brendan? So we hung out. He had a kid. We were hanging out this weekend. This is the reason he's fresh in my brain. We were talking about it in Jordan. And we were flying back at the end of this tour. He was going back to Canada. We're going back to the States. We're leaving Amman, Jordan. He has purchased 2 masks in Venice, Italy that are like similar to the ones I
Yeah.
have hung up. So he has them in his bag. And as we're going through the airport in Amman, they pull his bags out. They open them up. They pull the masks out. And they go, "What is this?" He goes, "They're souvenirs." And they go, "Those are not souvenirs." And he's like, I just bought them in Italy. I've had them in my bag the whole
Yeah.
time. And they start screaming, telling him that he can't bring a mask on the plane. In the meantime, in Amman, Jordan, every Muslim woman you've ever seen
Yeah.
Is
is
straight.
filing past us like a closed umbrella,
Yeah.
just one after another. And he's looking around, pleading, going, but,
Yeah.
and they're like, "It is illegal." And he is like, "What?"
Right.
They're not even. They took his masks.
Oh.
My point
Oh,
is,
my God.
just don't bring anything and don't make a scene. Is all I'm trying to tell you. Because when Brendan did that, I was like, "Peace, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to Jordan jail."
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Just
I'll be all
don't.
right. It's a
just
flight.
Oh God, I want to go
People
and
have
videotape
flown-
this.
Where are you
You're-
flying to?
I'm just flying to LA. I'm flying to Burbank.
Oh.
In Burbank, though.
I
Yeah.
I almost want to buy a ticket to anywhere just to go through security.
Why does everybody
and
want
watch
to see
you.
me do shit for
'Cause
the first time?
There's no way this is going to go well.
Dude, I'm just not ready to fucking
You're not.
pasty ass white people.
But-
Why do y'all stink so much in transportation areas?
Dude, you're asking me.
Bro,
I
white
don't know.
people
I
stink.
don't know.
And
You're
when,
right.
when you get
You're right.
transported.
You're right. You're absolutely
Dude,
right.
I
I'm
know.
with you.
First of all, where are Jews from for real? Because
What?
they technically are white people. Aren't they German technically? Aren't Jews technically German?
What?
No.
Oh, Trey, God, we don't have time for
I
this.
don't know, but I'm just saying.
We don't have time for this.
that
They smell bad?
They from Israel?
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know where the fuck they from. But anyway,
that
they're a
would be
version of the whites. They fucking smell.
Not Germany.
Getting transported.
Germany.
White people stank.
They do stank.
I'm gonna wake
In
up tomorrow.
transportation. Bus rides.
Here's what I know.
This gonna be a funky ass flight. I already fucking know it.
Rob, the amount of times Trey said shit that I slipped under my radar, I'm terrified I'm going to wake up tomorrow and find out that all Jews are German.
Dude, I'm telling you.
They may be, and I'm going to look this up.
All right, I'm just saying, if you from where you last came from,
Yeah.
most of the Jews here are German. I'm just saying, right?
Live from the vaultsoflore.com
Alcatraz.
studios.
Not Alcatraz.
Alcatraz.
What's that shit? Auschwitz. Auschwitz. They Auschwitzians. They're Auschwitzians.
Alcatraz, yeah. I got it.
That's in San Francisco.
We'll be back on
That's
another
the
episode.
San Francisco Jewish people.
Jews are Auschwitzians,
We'll be back.
which is the whitest place on earth.
Very soon, it's officially the vaultsoflore.com studios starting next week.
Is it?
Mike, I'll reach out. Thank you so much to Jeremy Harris for the bottle of Eagle Rare. JP Weiser's the 15 came from our good friend Chuck Worthy.
No, that's Swedish. Fuck.
Noseworthy. Earlier, go be part of our Patreon. I got nothing else to say. We'll see you idiots next week.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.